Hello, Pisces. It is Haley with Tarot from Beyond, here to provide you with your September 1st through 7th reading so that you kind of know what the energy will likely be like for you guys. So let's talk about what's going to be going on, Pisces. Okay, we know what the Seven of Swords represents. It represents theft, okay? Okay, you pulled the Chariot, which represents focus and self-discipline. You pulled the Death card. You pulled the King of Pentacles. You pulled the Four of Swords. And you pulled the Eight of Cups. Wow, Pisces. Looks to me like you guys are also purging and getting people out of your life that do not belong. Okay? People who have the potential to steal your self-esteem, steal your ability to feel as though you can do this or that or whatever. So let's just focus on the fact that, the more spiritually you become and the more advanced you become and the higher vibration you are able to achieve within yourself, you're then going to be able to start seeing the lower vibrations in others. And what's going to happen is, what's going to happen is either the universe is going to remove these people out of your space, or you can do it before the universe does it. Okay? So I see that a lot of you are walking away from people that you have maybe known, or relationships that you have known, for a while. And some of you are really focused on making sure that this actually comes to fruition. You know that this person is taking from you in some way, shape, or form, whether it be tangible things or whether it be things internally that you need in order for you to continue to progress in your life and develop yourself. So stay focused, Pisces. You guys keep doing that. Stay focused, because you don't need to be in a situation that drains you and makes you tired. That's exactly what this card means. I'm tired. There's just some things you're tired of, and I'd get tired of people stealing from me too real quick. You ought to be. You know why? Because what you have right now is either you are working toward becoming financially independent and being able to, manage your funds appropriately. You're either there or you're very close to being there. And you can't be here and have somebody that steals from you, right? Because if they steal from you and you have these things, what's going to happen? The more you acquire, the more they're going to steal. So you have to be focused and self-disciplined with regards to the death of the situations that do not serve you anymore, okay? Walking away is exactly what you should do. Just don't give them your energy. Know that the energy is going to go where the energy flows. So when you walk away from things and situations that no longer serve you, yes, there are a plethora of emotions that come about. But please remember that emotions are optional. They're optional. You can either feel freed up and you can say, thank goodness that I got this person out of my life. Or you can say, I'm very sad, Now, yes, there's some natural sadness that's going to occur because there was a path that you were on that you were very familiar with this person. However, if you really look back at the situation, if you really look back at some situations that you've been in, you're going to be able to recognize that you were willing to actually make certain sacrifices to be with them that they are not willing to make to be with you. There were some sacrifices that you were making in the relationship with whomever we're talking about, whomever this applies to, whomever this is resonating with. You had a relationship with whatever it was, or whoever it was, and you were doing a whole lot more for their development. And when it comes now time for your development, it's like they don't want to cooperate. And it's easy to identify the more you heighten your vibration simply by seeking out the knowledge that you're seeking by watching tarot. Okay? I'm going to close you out because these are going to be shorter readings, okay? Okay. This card means confusion. This card means pretty much shutting down and feeling like you're unable to fill your cup and the cups of those around you who need you and who are relying on you to fill them. This also represents being defensive. So therefore, there's somebody that is stealing from you that you're defensive, that you have to defend yourself against. And heck yeah, that kind of situation would have to die in order for you to grow. Okay? Because being around these types of people and these types of situations are not going to assist you in any way, shape, or form. All they're going to do is further perpetuate whatever, whatever feelings that come with being around people who steal from you and people who keep you in a state of confusion. You don't know what they're doing and you feel confused. Wait a minute, you told me that you were here, but that's not what this receipt says based on where you were the day that you told me that you were going to be there, or whatever the case. It's just like, this person perpetuates confusion. They steal somehow, some way from you. And you're tired of it, and that is why a lot of you have walked away. You're tired of defending yourself against this person. And so you are being very focused with regards to letting this situation die, because ending relationships is certainly not an easy thing to do. It takes bravery and it takes courage. And as a result, I'm telling you right now, when you do make these purging moves, and when you get things out of your life that no longer belong, I promise you it opens up a slot for something more positive. It really does. Set your intentions on what it is that you want to do. Start working on your goals and know that they are achievable. Okay, my Pisces? The Page of Swords is a messenger of information. The Two of Cups represents a relationship, and the King of Cups tells me where you are. And we've been talking about this for a long time. It's so easy. What happens a lot of times in love is that a lot of times we just know how to love other people so well. I'm telling you, we love other people so well despite their imperfections and despite what they got going on. And, and one of the things is that sometimes when we do that, we put less energy into ourselves because we're putting so much energy into the relationship that what happens is that when it comes to love for self, we're like the baby of cups, right? So we have to really work on that. We really have to work on that in order to move forward positively, okay? Looks like we are talking about a spiritual union. Looks like there's some third-party situations popping off and somebody that acts super brash and is very disrespectful, and their mouth is very cutthroat. And I'm telling you right now, anybody like that you already know does not deserve your time or energy. And as soon as you make that move to get them out of your life, you will be acknowledged for that, because that is something that does deserve acknowledgement. Because like I told you, it takes strength to be able to say no more. No more am I going to allow you to use me. No more am I going to allow you to take from me. No more am I going to allow you to do these things in my life. I've got other things that I could put my energy into. And that is this. I'm telling you, you guys are being offered financial stability by the universe in so many ways, and being reminded of this capability for Pisces. I'm telling you. So what you guys need to be doing, if you're not doing it already, is just come up with a plan as to what it is that you're going to do in your life and start taking those steps, whether they be baby steps or leaps and bounds toward it. However you choose to approach achieving this, do it, because it's there for you. And the doors are not going to be closed for you with regards to being financially stable. And the ones that are closed are the ones that are not meant for you. So when they close, don't get disappointed. Just know that wasn't the one for you. You never know. That opportunity might have actually drained you, or it might have actually, just not been appropriate. It may have looked good on the surface, but at the end of the day, it really wasn't, right for you. And the universe will step in and, let you know that, So it looks to me like, some of you are suspecting, that your partner, is having third-party situations, and the way they talk to you is completely wrong, period. And as soon as you allow yourself to get out of these unhealthy situations, I'm telling you, not only will the universe acknowledge that move, because when you do that, you're letting the universe know that you're worthy. You're worthy of more than this stuff that this person's bringing to the table. And when you say, no, I'm worthy of more than this and I'm not going to allow this anymore, then the universe is going to adhere to what you're saying and then present you with opportunities and people that don't steal from you and don't cheat on you and don't talk to you all kinds of crazy. And put you in a position where you feel like you simply just don't have enough love to give yourself or the important people around you. So in closing you out, my lovely Pisces, okay, it looks like in terms of communication, this means speed, communication, or travel. So in terms of communication, this person also lies to you because in the moon, when the moon is out, you can't see everything for what it is. Okay? And a lot of you have been making a sacrifice to be with the person that you love, but I'm telling you, this person ain't making the same sacrifices. And is that fair? That's not fair. Don't allow yourself to be in unfair situations because fairness is actually very important. It's a universal law that should be adhered to because if you're not being fair to yourself and if other people are not being fair to you, think of all of the feelings that then, start to snowball. We don't want that. We want to feel fulfilled. We want to feel at peace. So make sure that you don't give your precious self to somebody who's not making the same sacrifices for you that you have made for them. Okay? Fill that cup of love up for yourself because I'm telling you, the more you love yourself and the more credit you give yourself, I'm telling you, you're going to attract people who love you and who give you that same credit. I'm going to advise you guys to fill this cup of love up with yourself. Fill it up for yourself because if you fill it up for yourself, then you'll have plenty for yourself and you'll have plenty to give the people around you who do understand the concept of give and take, okay? Healing is on its way, baby, so don't worry. If you are purging out people in your life that no longer serve you, you will be healed. That's what Temperance does. She heals. She's a healer, a healing angel, so don't worry. That love, this Ace of Cups could be representative of the fact that a new love is on its way, and it could mean that you need to fill your cup of love up. This is an opportunity, when you purge this situation, you're going to now spend your time on learning how to really love yourself to the point where nobody comes your way that is unable to love you the way that you need to be loved, Pisces. Okay, because some of you are simply tired of fighting with this person with regards to getting them to understand that, I've sacrificed for you and I'm trying to work on something right now for myself. And actually, you're not supporting me the way that I supported you in the past. And it's pretty clear to me that you're just not going to change and you're not going to be, this relationship doesn't have that type of bond you're not reciprocating. I'm sacrificing for you. I'm putting myself in an uncomfortable position for you. However, you're not willing to put yourself in an uncomfortable position for me at times by sacrificing certain things on your end for my betterment now that I'm working on me or working on whatever it is that I'm working on to grow. And you're simply tired of fighting, Pisces, with them about getting them to understand that. And when that happens and they don't understand that, that's a clear-cut sign that your vibration has raised to a certain point that they don't understand. They are now ill-equipped to be able to provide you with what it is you need because you're on a completely different level. So Pisces, I'm glad that you guys have reached that level to where you're able to easily identify the people in your life and the relationships in your life that no longer serve you. So it looks like that would be the energy for September 1st through 7th, okay? So all of you, be kind to yourself so that you can attract people who are kind to you. Continue to help others as you can so that you can attract people who are willing to help you, okay? And with that being said, for those of you who want to go into your personal cards and go into your personal life and get the closure that you need, get the clarity that you need, and get that spiritual guidance that will inspire you to move forward. And if you need help with regards to a plan If you want to know what your spiritual gift is, because some of you may not know what it is, you can incorporate your spiritual gift into your day-to-day life and make a living doing it. So, I mean, that's really advisable, because the more that you help other people, it creates a sense of well-being that not only keeps your body healthy, it keeps your mind healthy and everything else about you healthy. Okay? So, Pisces, I will talk to you next week. Namaste, my loves.